over. Sorry. Okay, recording is started, and I have a Hobby Lobby haul. I got some Heidi Swapp letters. I got a foam arrow stamp, and I got something from Hobby Lobby that I haven't seen on a video, and so I thought I would share that. I got these colorants. That's what they're called. And they're for use with some sort of grouting type system, but I figured it's a colorant, and I could probably mix it with, anything. So I got like the primaries: yellow, red, green. I got a black and a blue, and they were originally $7.99, and I got them for $1.25. And that's a lot of powder in there. There's probably 3 ounces. Not probably, that's what it says. And so eventually when I play with those, I will let you guys know. I also found, sorry for the rustling of the bags, I know that bothers some people. I put some stuff away because I was like, oh, it's just been too many hauls. I wasn't going to show it, but I also found one of the notebooks. And I had to grab it. It was like $1.25. And it's got the grid on the inside. If you guys, there we go. You can see it. Yeah, I never had heard of that colorant either. So I thought, why not? Let's get some of that. So I lost my ability to see chat one moment. I'm getting it back. For those of you watching this on YouTube, I am actually talking to people at Ustream. And if you see this on YouTube, it's because I put it up. So it's not going to let me do it that way, so I have to do it the way I normally do it, where I see you guys and I keep my screen separate. Okay, so that was all, I think, from Hobby Lobby. Then I went to Harbor Freight because I saw somebody say that they could do dot mandalas with I think this is a punch set. Yeah, transfer punch set, 28 pieces, and they're all different sizes. They normally are used to put holes in something you're woodworking with, but the other end is flat. So since it's flat, you can use it to make dot mandalas. I also had bought a while ago some crochet needles to do that with. I have successfully done one, but I can't show you. It's on another floor. So I got some hauls in from Amazon. I've been playing a lot with alcohol ink, so I got a large bottle of this from Pinata from Amazon. I'm not going to remember the price, but it's the gold, and you definitely have to shake it up because it really settles at the bottom. And I also got the silver, same thing, 4 ounces, and some more blending solution, and some white, because I've been having fun blowing alcohol ink or doing other things. I also got these picks because I saw another technique where you use, let me get the bottle. Told you I didn't think I was gonna want to show all the hauls. You use the Floetrol and you mix it with white paint and you lay it as a base on your tile. And then there's a process where you drop alcohol inks in it and you get the dendrites. So, doesn't look like chat is moving. So let me refresh. So, now it's saying I don't have any internet. Well, I'm going to go on faith, and maybe you guys can see me. So, you use the Floetrol in the white paint, and you mix those inks we bought, the F&Ws, with alcohol. And let me check to see if I have internet. I do. So I'm going to pretend I'm still live. And nope, it says I'm offline. I should be back. Hopefully. Okay. So I've been buying stuff for alcohol ink, and I bought a large bottle of Pinata in the gold and the silver and the white. And I bought some alcohol blending solution, and I bought some Floetrol because I saw a Ustreamer whose name I'm not going to remember. It's Miriam something or other, and I will put a link to her channel, and she showed how to do this, where it makes all those really cool fingers. And I just love that. You can use that F&W ink, and maybe we'll play with this when I get back in town. Did you guys see the stuff for dot mandalas? I don't know when I lost you guys. So I bought it's actually from Harbor Freight. It only costs like $10, whereas I've seen acrylic mandala sets for like $70 on Etsy. So I was like, $10, okay. And they're all these different sizes. I can make whatever size I need. Yeah, and also about the resins, yeah, this makes good for the alcohol. The acrylic pours, that's too messy for me. I doubt that I will ever do that, but this was a cool technique for that. But I am going to do resin. I have always liked playing with resin, and so the idea is to cover these with resin and give them as gifts. So I bought a bunch of, tile from the hardware store. So, okay, I'll show again the Harbor Freight. Was it the Harbor Freight thing you didn't see? It's really heavy, and I'm over glass, so I don't want to drop it. Transfer punch set. Let's see if I can get that up higher. And it was like $10, and you can use the tops of it to do dot mandalas. As you see, I actually have Craft HD. Those are really oily, so I have yet to wash them. And I got this from Amazon, because when we tried to do the marbling with just the water and the F&W inks, that didn't work. But this, you put this in the water and let it set up for 30 minutes, and then you can marble on top of it. So I'm going to be playing with that one of these days when I get back. And I like to play with the jelly print. Well, I said resin. So I bought these. These are XOXO mixing cups, but resin doesn't stick to them. So when I'm doing these, I'm going to need, sort of a larger batch, but I also want to make round coasters. So I got this from Amazon. Yes, it's Miriam's Nature. Thank you. She was the one that showed how to do these. And so I bought this silicone coaster. Well, it's going to be a coaster maker for me that I'm going to make out of acrylic and alcohol ink from somebody else I saw on YouTube. Whenever my resin comes, the resin is taking the longest to come. And then I got this size, which came as a set of 5 to make trivets or hot pads. So I've been doing some shopping. And then I watched Queen Panure on YouTube, and she bought these to play with her jelly plate. And they were like, I'm not going to remember the price, but probably less than $15 on Amazon. And I thought they would be cool, because there's definitely like a queen design on the jelly plate. Another one. And I love palette knives anyway. And so I think these were originally designed for like oil paint, where you can make all kinds of shapes and peaks and valleys in oil paint. But I'm going to be using them on my jelly plate. So hopefully you guys can still see me. And then one of my favorite stamp companies, Impression Obsession, had a sale earlier this month. And it was like 25% off, I think. And I've been waiting. I put this on my wish list, and it makes marble. So I even like, when I saw the video from the artist who designed it, come on, focus for me, Dina Koval, I kept the video so I would remember why I wanted this. And she made beautiful paper that looks like marble with just ink. But while I was there getting that, they make these giant, what are they, 5.5 by 5.5 inch stamps. And I always look to see if they have any new ones. That's not the new one. This is a new one. And it's like $13, I think, but 25% off. But these are seconds. And for the life of me, I don't see what the second problem is. So I got this one as a stone wall, and I stamped it out. And that's me. That's not on the stamp where these little doubles are. That was me stamping. And I can't see for art journaling where the problem is. This one's called Giraffe, and it was a second. And I don't know where I see maybe some little imperfections, but it's going to be fine for me. This one was $5 and then 25% off of that. Rain. And I really just don't see for art journaling where the problem in the stamp was. Is this the one? Yeah, this one is the full price one, called Painted Rose Leaves, and then this one was just called Rose Leaves. They're really like the same design, done sort of different, but this one was $5, so I didn't have them next to each other to compare them that closely, so I'm happy with that from Impression Obsession. And then Crafter's Companion was on HSN, and I got, this is called the Vintage Tea Party Collection. I did not buy, I think there were 2 versions of it that you could buy, and I did not, I only bought the one. I didn't buy like the add-ons. And it comes with this pack of paper, which is really pretty. It's not double-sided, but it is pretty, and it is, it's in between cardstock and regular paper. So it comes with this embossing folder, this set of stamps, this die or set of dies, this set of dies, so you can make just about everything you see there. Teacup, teapot, and one more embossing folder that's 5x7. They're gonna make me make 5x7 cards, so I normally don't. And then I ordered both sets of their cut and emboss folders because they do this. They cut and emboss. I haven't had a chance to color this one, but I will show you from the other set what the other sets look like when you use something to swipe over. Get that one out the way. And these are A2 card size, and this one, the butterflies raise up. And I use Nouveau Mousse over the top of these 3. So I showed you the first one there. Then there's this one. And the last one of those. Okay, it's white, so it doesn't want to focus. So that was the cut and emboss embossing folders. And they came with some cards. Each set came with a set of cards. And it's really just the slightest little pearlized shimmer on the cards. Yeah, that tile was fun. That tile was very fun to make, but you need to be patient because I stuck my finger in it. So I'm hoping the resin will. I stuck my finger in it like maybe an hour or so later. So I put this away for overnight to get it dry. And those are the cut and emboss folders I just showed you. Those are the packages for the cut and emboss. And then I bought all of the easel cards that they had. And you get everything in there that you see except the words. Those are the stamps. The dies. And it was really cool how you can cut it full, you can cut it closed, or you can cut it see-through. Because of the way that they did the dies. This detailed die is in 2 pieces, so you can flip it either way you want to do it. Yeah, it was on HSN. All of the Crafter's Companion stuff was from HSN. And the heart one, I don't know what they're called. Swirl easel. And butterfly easel. And bird cage easel. And rose easel. And I've actually made the heart one. Let me grab it. And for those of you who don't know what an easel card is, that's what it does. I made this because my niece eloped over the past weekend, and I made the card for her. So you really just don't want to. Here we go. That's not all of the haul, but I will since I picked up that. I made her a wall, scrapbook on a wall with some friends that I craft with who are scrapbookers. I'm really not a scrapbooker. And they said, oh, yes, you are. I was like, I'm really not. But apparently I am. But I had to bring art journaling to it. I used some stencils in the background and flicked on some things and tore some paper. And so that I'll be giving that to her when I go home, coming up real soon. And this was the other page I made that I will give to my daughter. That's not my daughter, that's actually me on a really good day. When one of my nieces, who's a makeup artist, had done my face because I don't like to wear makeup. So that was fun with friends. So back to the haul. I also bought this from HSN, Crafter's Companion. It is a sidestep card. And it is the dies. Well, you can't see them, and it was really, that's, everything that's gray there is the die. The darker gray. And it makes it so that you can just fold right up into that card. So it was fun. Then, and it came with some more of that really pretty pearl card and envelopes for you to make that with. Also been shopping on Uzak.com, and I finally got my Dilutions inserts. They came in stock with him, and I bought 3 of the blank ones because I'm finding I art journal more when it's smaller. So I intend to use them for art journals. And then plus, because it doesn't have as many pages, say a Strathmore, maybe I might actually finish a book because I've never finished them. Thank you for the compliments. I can't take credit for that. My parents were beautiful people. So I lucked out in the genetics pool. Amazon, I saw Ray Mizigan, or however she says her name, using some wax crayon China marker things. So I bought some of those, and I didn't know they came in any other color besides black and white and red. So now I have all these colors that I can use for art journaling and mark making. Also, to go with the resin, I bought a benzomatic torch and butane from Home Depot. When I went to get the tile, I was like, oh yeah, I need a torch. So I bought that. And hopefully I won't burn the house down. Somebody needs to probably give me lessons on that. And I think we're getting near the end. I bought some stamps, also from HSN. These are pretty big. So they will take up, they'll be cool in an art journal or a 5x7 card, because they're pretty big. And they are by Santoro in the willow rubber stamps. Yeah, I don't see a name of each girl. Nope, I don't see a name. It'll be fun to color. And the last thing I think I have to show was something I got from Altoon. I saw Jennifer McGuire rotating stencils with ink and making things really pretty. I've only had a chance to play and successfully get one that I liked. And this really is not, yeah, that's it. That's the one that I was successful with following her directions. And this one is not actually correct, but I still like it. And that, yep, I think that's the extent of all the haulage. Nope, that's not the extent. I bought this from Stampin' Up, a stamp set, and their new stamp press, the Stamparatus. And we'll have to play with that online to see if it's better than, or I might do a comparison between that and the Misty. But that's it. So I do believe I'm on somebody else's time. So I thank you guys for joining me. And I will see you out at the Hobby Lobbies. Bye. So I'm going to stop.